Hello Whisperers, M0PAI, and I'm just going to give you a rundown on the WSPRLITE setup from Sotabeams. We'll start off, we're going to need the download config app, which can be found at dexplorer.net/WSPRLITE. There is a link to this also on the Sotabeams website, and also when you get the WSPRLITE itself, there'll be some instructions there with it. So further down the page, we've got download config app for Windows. Once that's downloaded, we'll be given a box like this. Now at the moment, all I've got set up is the power for the USB into the laptop, and obviously the antenna system. At the moment I'm just running through the G5RV, nothing really special. It does the job, and it seems to do okay on 200 milliwatts as well. So I'll give you again a quick rundown. Once you plug the WSPRLITE in and you've got the app up in front of you, on the right hand side at the top you'll see a connect button. Once you hit connect, you'll be brought up with a page just like this, and what you need to do is work your way through it. You need to enter your call sign, followed by your locator. The next one down, you need to select the band. Now this has a drop down menu, and for this I'm going to use 40 meters. Band conditions aren't too great beyond there, and 200 milliwatt I'm going to set as the power. Next one down, we're not doing any external amplifier or anything like that, so we'll leave this setting at WSPRLITE, output power, and no external amplifier. For this test as well, I'm going to do the repeat rates at 50%, just try and get some quick spots back, and I'll be able to demonstrate a little bit more as well what we're going to see on DXplorer. Maximum runtime 3 days, and I think that's default. Also default there you'll find the repeat rate at 20. Again, I've just changed mine just a little bit more with the conditions as well, and it might be ideal to send a little bit extra. So once we've got that set up, you need to save WSPR settings, which is at the top just under connect. So we'll save them. That'll save into the WSPRLITE little box you've got. At the bottom, open in browser. This will give you a link, and I'll show you what the link does in a moment. But if you save, if you right click and select all, you could copy that, send it to yourself via an email, and you can open that in your smartphone. So we'll just open the in browser. This will bring up this web page, and this is for the premium mode, which everybody gets the years for subscription. In a couple of minutes, if we have a look down here, the time, I'm going to try and set this as pretty much spot on as I possibly can. It's going to be important for the decodes to get this right. We've only got a minute left. So what we need to do is, as you see there, it's on 20 meters at the moment. We need to drop down to new call /band. You'll see my call sign in there. Then you'll need to change to 7 megs. That's what we've set the WSPRLITE to. So if we hit that one, that's changed that to there, which is good to go. Now we just need to get this spot on to the even minute within the second. So we'll just patiently wait for that seconds hand to come back round, and we'll set the WSPRLITE. As you can see, it's flashing red, so this is just waiting for me to press this button, and once I press it, it'll go to a solid red, and that tells me it's transmitting. So any moment we can get that going, and hopefully within a couple of minutes or so we should get some spots coming back from any receiver stations. So I'll just get prepared. It's important you do get this pretty spot on. So 7, 8, 9, 10, and now it's a solid red, so that's now telling me it's in TX mode. TX will take around about 1 minute and 50 seconds, and then you need to give just a few minutes for your spots to show on the Explorer. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes, hopefully with some spots to show. But if we close that one down and we go to spots table, I just did a quick test a few minutes ago, so this brings up the spots that's been received. 1836, 3 stations there. So this is the first time I've used WSPRLITE on 40, and it's the first time I've ran it for a few days as well. So if we just go to 1 hour, you've got a few options there to change. Go back into menu. We can have the table, the graph, the spots map, and the spots table. And we've also got here comparison. So if you know somebody who's operating on a band, so if you don't know who's on a band, this will tell me who's on. If I just go to DX10 graph there, you can put somebody's call sign in if you know they're on 7 megs as well. But let's go to DX10 graph, press that button. That'll give us an idea of a comparison. So you can see by the graph on that call sign. If we just go back, click a different one, let's pick a random no spots, but you get the general idea. Something to play about with. And let's have a look what other spots have come through. You got the table, but have a play about. So spots table, not looking too bad in a short period of time on the G5RV. VK2 COW. Not a bad little spot for the G5RV and 200 milliwatt. So thanks for watching. Hope that's been useful, and hopefully I'll catch you on the air.